Welcome back, everybody. You got Will and Iron here from the Block Runner, MetaZone, and Rovi, and today we're going to talk about Lightning Labs assets.
No, I think they're called Taproot Assets, dude.
Yeah, same thing, dude.
Yeah, but Lightning Labs, when's the last time we ever just mentioned that name?
It's like 2018, dude.
Probably like
2019 when we started the podcast.
Yeah.
It's like, what is Lightning Network? It's like, I don't know, some weird off-chain
Remember
thing.
those Alice and Bob videos we used to like watch all the time to try and figure it out? It's like, dude, this is going to change everything. It pretty much fizzled to like nothing burger territory.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Yeah, because back in those days, you know, scaling was a big part of the dilemma of the space. Everything was like running into scalability troubles.
Well, the theory was all the chains weren't scalable, and so Lightning was developed.
Correct. And also to fulfill, you know, maintain a semblance of a possibility towards that original Satoshi vision, right? Which is like a peer-to-peer payment network. So you can't expect to buy, you know, coffee at Starbucks with Bitcoin when it's going to cost you $100 to buy a cup.
That's right.
So yeah, Lightning Labs is it's like one of the OG concepts as far as like an L2 or a side chain to a main chain, right?
They're the OG sidechain.
I don't know if it's maybe. I don't know. You
Probably.
think so?
I think it could be.
Well, that's fucking crazy. If it is the OG sidechain, that's a pretty impressive technical achievement for one. So already, like, we're getting brownie points in here.
Yeah,
right?
On Bitcoin at that.
True. It's just a matter of guess what? People don't want to spend their Bitcoin. So the Lightning Network wasn't really truly leveraged and like to demonstrate its powers, right?
Yeah.
But guess what's happening now?
Assets are encouraging people to spend their Bitcoin.
Yeah. Or they're not, I mean, they're exchanging their Bitcoin for these new, you know, digital things.
Yeah.
And now there's activity happening. Now there's demand for transferability of things on the Bitcoin blockchain. So this is a big deal. We've been covering everything up until now. BRC20s. We got SRC20s. We got smart BRC20s. What, are we missing anything else?
Trustless machine.
Those are the smart BRC20s. So
yeah.
Oh yeah, stacks.
Stacks, yeah.
We covered stacks. So all this is like a conglomerate effort, basically, to produce new assets on Bitcoin. But this is probably one of the more interesting ones because this one has probably the best shot at providing a real scalable environment for this stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
All right, so let's read this announcement from Lightning Labs. They say, today we're excited to announce the newest version of Taproot Assets, a scalable protocol to issue assets on Bitcoin and Lightning. With the release, developers have the core set of features to Bitcoinize the dollar in a chain-efficient manner.
Wow. What a sentence.
Features to Bitcoinize the dollar in a chain-efficient manner?
Yeah. So this was announced yesterday. So they did some sort of upgrade to their protocol. Basically, now it's not just like a payments channel.
Yeah.
This is like an assets channel now. Users can create their own channels too.
Yeah, that's cool.
It is cool. I like it.
Yeah, so, okay, and we got another thing to read here. So Lightning Labs releases better version of token minting. So they used to be called, I want to say Taro? Something like that. But now they rebranded to Lightning Assets.
Which, Taproot Assets.
Or Taproot Assets, yeah.
Yeah, typically, you know, when there's like a new standard, there's like some sort of acronym
to
go with it.
Taro.
Yeah, I mean, they'll probably just stick with that. I don't see why not.
It's rebranded from Taro to Taproot Assets. Yeah.
Okay, whatever, dude. That's their marketing initiative. That's up to them. Whatever. If this really does become like a new favorable environment to, you know, mint and trade, you know, Bitcoin assets, then whatever. We'll just have to adopt this brand.
Yeah, so ultimately the big takeaway here is that Lightning Network is getting into the mix. So this confirms that there's going to be a mania on Bitcoin, and not specifically Bitcoin itself, but the assets on Bitcoin.
Well, in tandem, Bitcoin is going, you know, Bitcoin, I mean, we're in the territory of Bitcoin's like trajectory where for it to continue on into this pathway where it needs
number always goes up.
Yes, we're talking the multi-trillion era.
Yeah,
for Bitcoin's value itself, and now we're talking neighboring to hard assets like things like silver and gold.
Yes,
it's going to be entering that arena, so it's going to need a lot of fuel. a lot of injection of capital, liquidity, and like we said, the original store value premise requires a lot of like macro events to fulfill.
Yes.
So this is going to help it a lot to get to that region, right?
Yeah, and create that sustainability that that's needed, because if Bitcoin is only a store of value, no velocity of money, therefore no incentive to continue mining.
Yeah.
And therefore the dumpening of all dumpenings.
Yeah, exactly. So this is good. And yeah, I'm in the same boat as you. I mean, I kind of already had a hunch like the next big mania, the next big bull cycle is going to be catalyzed by what we're witnessing happen on Bitcoin. Right, because literally we're witnessing what we saw with Ethereum, during the last bear market leading up to the last bull cycle. Right, NFTs popped off, DeFi popped off, all these different like derivatives of Ethereum's ERC20 token.
Yeah,
and NFT standards and stuff like that created a 60 billion NFT market in a single year.
Yeah, and like a single quarter,
something like that.
Yeah.
Insanity, right? Like it got the world's attention. Literally everyone on the planet was buying NFTs at one point.
Yeah, that's right.
Basically, or like considering it.
Yeah, celebrities were pushing it. They were making their own PFP projects.
Yeah, it was huge. And then once it all settled, 2021, 2022, now here we are in 2023. It's like, man, what the hell is ever going to get people interested in this?
Yeah.
This again?
You know what's going to be interesting is these blue chip PFP projects on Ethereum like Bored Apes. They've already minted some assets on BRC20.
Yeah.
But the next asset that they mint, is it going to be on Lightning? Is it going to be on Stacks?
That's a good. Yeah, that's exactly where we are right now. Like we're just witnessing like little bubbles of like life.
Yeah.
Obviously BRC20 is like the biggest one right now, but all the other little ones are starting to show up.
Yeah.
In the cauldron of what it is that Bitcoin is becoming.
Yeah, I bet you they're waiting around to see where all the liquidity goes to, and then that's the protocol that they're going to use.
I'm pretty sure BRC20 is going to become like the big one just because it was first.
Yeah, I guess the only fear right now is that the developers are thinking about updating Taproot to eliminate these like nefarious use of Taproot.
That's true. Yeah, so there's like other concerns and considerations, right? There's so much that has to be played out, and we have a tweet here from like the actual CTO of Lightning Labs. He's kind of has like the same sentiment. He's got these big ideas, I guess, as far as what to do once these Taproot assets go live. But he's waiting for a little bit of like a more stability in the markets to implement what he calls like Starks on Bitcoin.
Yeah, so we got the CTO. He's saying, excited to add a little bit of Stark magic to Taproot assets once the protocol stabilizes and we go to mainnet. Laid out the master plan of the Starkware sessions a few months ago.
Yeah. So this guy's been cooking up like his vision of like how to, okay, so Lightning Taproot assets confirmed. They've done the upgrade just to enable like, new assets to emerge in a scalable architecture. Right?
Yes. So
if you decide to mint or decide to be a participant in that ecosystem, you're going to experience something similar to like what DeFi on Polygon was like in the early days,
Yeah, and so to give you the scale and the scope of this, the Lightning Network has a theoretical throughput of 40 million transactions per second.
Yeah.
That's the equivalent of 14 terabyte size blocks every 10 minutes. Lightning enables Bitcoin to be a planetary scale decentralized medium of exchange.
Oh God, here we go with this again. I don't know.
Yeah.
I definitely take these like
one dot is 10,000 transactions.
God damn. Yeah, I take these like these scalability claims with a grain of salt these days. Like everybody claimed like their shit was just so fucking good.
Yeah.
And most of the time it's overhyped big time.
Yeah.
Right. But nonetheless, still, like in comparison to what is on Bitcoin, like, this is like by far
several orders of magnitude bigger than anything. I mean, 40 million transactions per second. Nothing does 40 million transactions per second anywhere on the planet.
So this is probably a bunch of hoopla, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean,
they did say like theoretical, right? So
yeah, it is theoretical.
Okay, well then they get a pass.
Yeah.
But even if they pulled off like, I don't know, like what is Bitcoin right now? It's not even on the list.
It's like 10, 12 transactions per second or something.
Christ. That's not bueno. So if they could pull up at least like 40,000 or something, that would be a great achievement. I would say.
Yeah, for sure. However, we want to give you some detractors to all this. So the same guy, Samson Mao, he's over here with this article, May 13th. Ordinals and BRC20 will disappear in a matter of months, says Samson Mao.
In a matter of months, eh?
Yeah, so basically the logic here that he says is that it's just a short-term money grab similar to most things that are on competing chains like Ethereum and Solana. So he thinks that people are just going to burn out on buying JPEGs and these shit coins, BRC20 stuff, and then it's just going to level out.
Basically, it's a fad.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see where it comes to that, but yeah, and I agree. If it's just nothing but memers the whole time through,
yeah, for sure,
then yeah, that is going to come to an end. There's no utility to that. There's no real value creation for that. Yeah. So yeah, that's where it all comes to a crashing halt. True. Yeah. But I don't think, like, just with the value proposition of being able to develop something on top of Bitcoin, the liquidity residing within that is enough to attract like real devs who are going to create real products, real protocols, real stuff.
Agreed.
It's going to take time, and there's going to be like slow periods. Like already the market's like retracted 60%.
Yeah. All those meme stuff, BRC20 memes, all that is just an experiment to make sure that this works. Yeah,
equated back to like NFTs. Like all the early NFTs were, I would say, objectively pretty stupid.
Yeah, agreed. CryptoPunks,
they look pretty stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, like meme images, like pixels of like dudes smoking and like top hats and shit. Like, come
squiggles.
On. Yes, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Those were, I would classify that as experiments, right? There's obviously no utility to none of that.
Correct.
But guess what? I mean, the NFT market is still here, still present.
Yeah.
Now we have like whole AAA games about to leverage these things.
Yeah. People are leveraging the NFT protocol to create functional assets like we are.
Yeah. Yeah. So NFTs aren't going away. It's just market boom and bust cycles.
That's right.
So it's a valid concern, I guess. But I have faith in this community. Like the developers are going to show up.
Yeah. Even we are thinking about deploying NFTs on like these ecosystems.
Yeah. So if we're thinking about it, we know damn well.
Yeah. 100%.
Everyone else is looking at it, and Yuga Labs has already shown interest. You got Frank DeGods out there.
They made $15 million on Skittles on BRC20, right? Or Ordinals.
Ordinals, yeah.
Yeah.
Selling Skittles.
Yeah.
Images of Skittles, literally. So damn well, I already made the prediction on Twitter. Like they're gonna launch an Other Side 2 metaverse within 6 to 12 months.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be somewhere on Bitcoin, like one of these protocols.
Yeah.
Why? Because they could get away with that. They're Yuga Labs, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, we have a virtual environment on Ethereum and in Bitcoin, and then they're all interoperable because we rock. Now give us $500 million, please.
Yeah.
And guess what? The market will oblige.
They will.
They will.
Yeah, this time because it's on Bitcoin.
It's on Bitcoin. It's the most secure metaverse ever created.
Yeah.
That's how they're going to market it.
Yeah, that's right.
Why the fuck not, dude?
Yeah, that's crazy. So, all right. So we talked about some detractors, Samson Mao. I think ultimately he's right and wrong. So,
yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see, obviously, whether he's going to be right or wrong.
But we took a look at this presentation by the CTO.
Of Lightning Labs, right?
Of Lightning Labs. And it's definitely a presentation by a CTO.
Yeah. This is his like rundown of like what he was talking about in that tweet. He's like, dude, congrats to the Lightning Labs for the Taproot Assets upgrade.
Yeah.
But I'm about to throw in some real shit like soon.
Yeah, and it's Starkware.
Starks on Bitcoin.
Right.
This looks a lot to me like, like CK Sync and, all the advanced L2 technology that exists on Ethereum right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're kind of like porting all that in now to the Bitcoin side, which this is exactly what we predicted would happen, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. The smart developers are going to create new stuff, not shit coins or
real
memes.
layer 2s.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to see real layer 2s emerge from this. And guess what? There's no token for Lightning Labs.
Yeah. That's right.
Like, let's pause there for a second and
think about what that means.
Simmer in your head.
Yeah, let that sink
Let all
in.
that entertainment just flow. There is no token on Lightning Labs, at least not that we're aware of. Maybe we're wrong.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. And if these technical implementations work out and like a big market emerges as a result, Yeah, you best believe some sort of like airdrop is gonna come, right?
Yeah, yeah, because there's a lot of that they can take advantage of having their own token, right? Fees
Yeah.
in their own token,
Governance,
governance, yes.
Yeah. So just a little little tidbit of entertainment.
Yeah.
Well, other than that, yeah, this is brand new and fresh, dude. So there's really nothing to look at as far as like how do we dive in there. This is more a call to action to devs to like start building, you know.
Yeah.
But still, like very important. This is L2 growing before our eyes, dude. So Stacks was like Stacks is Stacks, but they have a lot of upgrades to do themselves to bring in like more scaling solutions, you know.
Yeah, so in this particular article, so this came out today, I think, May 16th.
Mm-hmm.
And what distinguishes Taproot Assets from other Bitcoin protocols?
Ooh, that's a long...
Yeah, this gets deep. So Taproot Assets protocol is designed to operate maximally off-chain, specifically to avoid the kind of blockchain congestion we have seen as of late. So for those Bitcoin maxis, detractors against the BRC20 mania that occurred, well, this is a protocol that's outside of the congestion of Bitcoin.
Yeah. So they can kind of like calm down a bit.
Yeah.
So long as like the market actually like migrates to this type of environment, which I think it will, because kind of like that Mao guy was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, BRC20s and stuff, they're going to be hot and cool and whatnot for their provenance of being like first and, you know, having novelty of ordinal inscriptions on sats and stuff like that. But true utility, unlikely to be built there.
Dude, check this out. Path to stable coins on Lightning Network.
Shit.
So stable coins is the single unit that provides growth in like any ecosystem.
But specifically, provably in DeFi.
Yes.
It's literally like ground zero. You got to get your stable coins issued somehow.
Yeah.
Do some sort of decentralized protocol. And then you could build on top of that with that, you know, reliable value.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah, so here's that call. Build with Taproot Assets today. To get started exploring Taproot Assets, download the daemon, check out the API documentation, read the Getting Started guide, and
to BIPs and our documentation. So that's it.
Yeah.
If you're a dev, I highly recommend you guys take a look into this because, I mean, shit.
Dude, there's a whole mania about to start in this sector as well.
Yeah, like, we're talking right now $500 billion just like looming.
Yeah.
In value in Bitcoin. Eventually, we're talking about trillions.
Yeah, BRC20s on Bitcoin, the original BRC20s, their market cap went up to $1 billion.
Yeah.
Just by itself. Sats.
By itself.
A pool of little sats was worth $1 billion.
Yeah. Right now, currently like around 400 billion or million, but still.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's not the end of what's happening. Everything is just gearing up for what's really going to like take the world by surprise, I think.
Yeah, I totally agree.
And will it happen this summer?
I think it will.
I think it can. I think it's possible we can get there. Like, what is it, May? Probably like June, July, we'll see like some crazy shit happening.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I think so too.
Because I think macro conditions are actually favoring it too. Like, you know, CPI is not looking as bad as people projected.
Yeah.
Everyone's speculating the Federal Reserve is about to pivot on their, their tightening of policies and stuff.
Yeah.
A little bit of loosening action might be coming. And when those things start to happen, the market feels like a lot more liberated to start speculating on things.
Yeah, I think so. So
the tides might just be all perfectly aligned here.
Yeah, so all the links will be in the description. So Lightning Labs, I think they've been around for a long time. They're building assets on their sidechain already, so this is a big deal.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be keeping our eye on this.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ethereum ecosystem, dude.
Yeah, you're about to see a lot less human developer
I
liquidity.
think so, dude. I don't know, man. Shit, man. Like a few months ago, we were talking about Ethereum might flip Bitcoin.
Yeah, sorry, TJ.
Yeah,
we'll have our day in the sun again.
Yeah, the Ethereum core devs are gonna have to come up with something spicy, like to detract all this attention back.
It's like we got IDs.
It's like we figured that out.
Yeah,
like our LTs are way more advanced.
Yeah,
eventually the shit talking will begin.
Come scan your eyeball.
Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, that's on Ethereum.
Yeah. All right, guys. Let us know if you find anything that we should take a look at in the comment section below. Follow us on Twitter at The Block Runner, at MetaZone.io, and at Roby AI. And we will catch you in the next video.
Peace.